Darling, send me.
What is going on, everybody? Today, back again with another video, and today we're going to talk about Islands of Nyne. Crazy enough, I was playing Islands of Nyne earlier this morning. I was like rearranging my PC, trying to figure stuff out. Hopped on a game of Islands, and just to see if my frames were any better than they were, originally before I messed with my PC. Hopped on a game, ended up getting my best game ever. My top game, and then I was like, oh well, that sucks, I wasn't able to record it. But luckily on this new PC, which is the same PC that Magisk used at the old Scuff, or at the old CS house, he has Plays TV on it. He had Plays TV on it, so I was just able to go back and see the entire session. So this is the entire session. If the quality is a little weird, that's because they just saved it on Plays TV. It's like the recording is not even 60 frames, but it is what it. Luckily, I have it. That's the bottom line. I have the game that ended up being my top game. Wow, I didn't even see that guy originally. So yeah, Islands of Nyne, new Battle Royale game. Battle Royale is obviously taking over the planet. Has been for a while now. Especially since PUBG. I think since PUBG's release, that is when BR took over, because a lot of people, were playing H1Z1. A lot less people were playing like the Minecraft version or like DayZ, the culling, I don't know, all that stuff. I like run into so many people during this part. But yeah, there's PUBG came out. It gets on Xbox. It BR kind of blows up, and then after that, Fortnite comes over and just takes it to a whole new level in my opinion. So that's but with Islands of Nyne, we got a new BR out, and this BR, as soon as I saw a stream of Shroud and I think it was Doc playing this game together, I thought, I have to play that. I have to play this BR. It's the closest thing to COD. It looks like a very fast-paced Call of Duty game, mixed with maybe a little bit of like Halo. I don't know. There's definitely some. It's a little futuristic, but at the same time, it's very smooth. You pick up just a quick synopsis, a quick like run through of what the game actually is. There are three different assault rifles you can pick up, 2 different SMGs, and a sniper, and I believe that's it. There's two different snipers technically, but the UMP, and everything is really balanced. The UMP does more damage to the person, and then the P90 has more ammo, more recoil, does more damage to the armor. Basically something like that. Basically everything is a little bit like balanced. Damn, I was rewatching that gunfight thinking, I wonder if I'm gonna win this. So yeah, everything's a little balanced. It's pretty crazy. I played this game a few times when it was in alpha, and it's it's a little. I liked it, but I was just really ready for it to come out, because just playing it for a few games on the weekends is kind of frustrating whenever I kind of wanted to grind it. But have been grinding it. I've been playing some with Damon. Been playing a lot on my own. In fact, I'm like, I don't know, ranked. It was like on the leaderboards, I'm like top 20 in the world or something like that. I don't know. I haven't checked in a while, but it's a lot of fun. The best things. Let's go over the best things about the game, or the things that are a little bit different from typical BRs. First of all, you drop in with 50 people, and people that like. People hear that and they just love to freak out. Just, oh my God, there's only 50 people. It's going to be so slow. Why would I even? But the thing is, the map is probably the size of Fortnite. I would say it's probably the size of Fortnite. Fortnite's map. But the first safe zone, I wish I could pull it up, but this is a recording. The first safe zone is probably 1/3 of the map, and every single person drops into the first safe zone. So, you know, in your first safe zone, you probably have 3 to 4, you know, POIs, point of interests. And I've been looting for 9 hours. Sorry, you guys are watching this. But yeah, there's probably like 3 to maybe 4 point of interests, and you have 50 people dropping into those 3, you know, places, and then you have, you know, little things on the outskirts that people drop into. But I think that's awesome. First of all, not only is it cool because you know, it's a little bit fat. Like the beginning of the game is so fast paced. I could just take this off. I kind of just want to take off my headset because I couldn't like hear. The early game in Islands of Nyne is super fast paced. Like, very, like a lot of gunfights you're going to find, especially if you drop. First of all, where I dropped in this game wasn't even a main point of interest. I just dropped at a random group of 4 buildings, and, you know, I still ran into 4 people. I came out with 4 people. So in this situation, you know, I have this like backpack thing, so I get to carry 3 weapons, which is pretty cool. My shot is I'm a little shaky, but you get like first of all, you get just base armor. You get this one little ball thing. It's like a shield. And then you have, you know, your guns, and then there's only a red dot scope, a holographic scope, and ACOG scope. Those are like your only 3, you know, scopes that aren't sniper scopes, and then you get a silencer and what is it? The laser sight. So those are the only attachments on any gun. It makes looting a little bit faster, and you don't have to worry about like quick draw attachments and, you know, compensators and extended mag. Like, you don't have to worry about any of that. You know, it's pretty. It cuts out the looting phase. That's one of the coolest things about this BR is that the looting phase is, you know, even though I looted forever at the beginning of this, the looting phase is very cut back, nerfed, I guess. You just basically spawn in. First of all, and also there's loot everywhere. So you just drop in, loot up. You're gonna get into a lot of gunfights at the very beginning of the game, and then you know, the mid game is a little bit more relaxed. Oh, he just dodged that shot. Oh, let's talk about the snipes next. So yeah, snipers, they don't come in crates like they do in you know, in H1. You can find them on the ground, and you know, which for me, that's super hype. I love snipes. I love one-shot weapons. I always have. And with the snipes in this game, it is a one-shot to the head. But in order to, you know, nerf it a little bit, or not nerf it, but make it, you know, a little bit more balanced, because this game is very balanced. His body went flying. This game is very balanced, so in order to balance it out a little bit, if you hit him in the body, it doesn't do that much damage. I mean, it only does like, you know, 15 to 20 damage, somewhere around there. And if you hit him in the head, it's a one-shot kill, which I think it's great, because especially with how fast the ARs shoot, it feels a little bit like Call of Duty. So you're going to die a lot quicker in this game than you die in other BRs, except maybe PUBG. I know people in PUBG get melted sometimes. I never really played PUBG that much. I played it a little bit, but it kind of reminds me of that. Like, you die pretty fast, especially if you don't know where you're getting shot from. You don't have any cover. You can die pretty fast. So if the sniper was if it did like 80 damage, then you could just shoot him once with the snipes, and then turn around and just whip out your AR. Ooh! This is when I'm starting to get into gunfights. Turn around and, you know, and just clean them up really fast. So yeah, 50 people, small ass safe zone. The snipers are really good. The ACOG scope is really good, because if you aim for the head, I'd recommend go watching, you know, Shroud, or just type in Shroud Islands of Nyne on YouTube, and just watch how he aims. He just grabs the ACOG scope and just aims in and shoots, like basically two taps them with an automatic, which isn't easy to do. So it's not like OP or anything. It's just that's just like if you're that good, you know, you're gonna be able to play this game pretty well. I know at this point there's how many? There's 3 other people left, and I don't know where any of them are. So that's why I was like playing like that, crouching behind that rock. One thing that is different with this game is it is very shooter based. You know, I feel like that's an obvious statement for me to say it's an FPS, but it's very like, I guess, competitive. The movement, you know, you can whip out your knife, move faster. You can also throw your knife and knife people. So you spawn with a weapon. Ooh. Yeah. That one felt nice. You spawn with your weapon, and or you know, you have a knife at the very beginning, so it's kind of like Fortnite, where you can hit people with a pickaxe, but the knife does a lot of damage compared to the compared to the pickaxe. But you know, it being such a competitive shooter, I would say that this is like probably the most competitive, you know, shooter BR that's out. You know, H1 was really good, but it's third person, and you know, it's basically, you know, more about like movement and 2-tapping. But for this, it's gun on gun fights, and it's, if you're gonna be good at it, you know, it's gonna be really hard to be a casual player in this, because every game you're spawning in trying to gun people, and that's basically that is what it is. You know, you're the person with the better aim is gonna win, you know, 90% of the time. So but that was it. 10 kill game, which is pretty good. Only 50 people, 10 kills. It's kind of like equivalent to a 20 kill game if there was 100 people, I guess you could say. So that's gonna do it for that. If you guys are enjoying Islands of Nyne, let me know. I am really enjoying it. I'll probably, you know, do a few more commentaries talking about the game, and I'm definitely gonna do some top 5 plays maybe with the community, because I think people are really enjoying it. But that's gonna do it. Thank you so much for watching. You don't have to subscribe. Please just don't unsubscribe. You don't have to like the video. Please just don't dislike it. And we'll see you next time. Peace.
Honest you do.